Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple: products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'll be speaking more on my situation regarding YouTube and this strike. I think it was the last episode where I talked on it. I can't I can't remember what episode it was. I think it had to have been the last episode because I just uploaded the episode talking about the dislike button. But anyways, so yeah, I still have this strike going on my channel. YouTube is still ignoring me. It's something I just don't really understand. I'm like, I brought it up to you guys that the video that I reacted to is still up on YouTube. Other people's reactions are still up on YouTube. They seem to respond to comments that or tweets that I'm sending to them, and what was upsetting was that YouTube doesn't have like a number that you can call, because I was hands down, so I went on, I was getting ready to call, I called Google, but they just directed me to the YouTube website, or to like the whole website guidelines or the help page, their support page. I'm like, no, I need to talk to a representative. I need to talk to an actual legitimate person. I'm not trying to see no typed up articles, none of that, because that's not going to help me. That's not going to get the strike off of my channel. So that's why I'm like, I'm not here for no online stuff. That's why you kind of wish you lived in California, because I definitely, if I had lived in California, I don't care how much that Uber ride would have been. I don't care how long it would have taken me. I would have went all the way to the YouTube headquarters, and I'm like, yo, I need to talk to somebody that is in charge, because there's some shady stuff going on your guys' website that I don't really approve of. I don't at all. And they need to understand that this is upsetting to content creators. And I think, that's why I said, it's like, if a content creator, right, if he has a family to support, if he has bills to pay, if he has a car note to pay, if he has all of these things that he has to do, and he can't upload, or she can't upload videos, forgive me for just, just choosing one gender, whoever, he or she, okay? But if they can't do these things because YouTube is deciding that, I'm going to wrongfully give your channel a strike, and then when you question us about it, we're just going to ignore you. Like, you have to understand that that's messed up. And I would imagine that anybody at the YouTube headquarters will have to say the same exact thing. So my question is, who is the team that put this strike on my channel? Because I would like to talk to them. That's my concern. Who put this strike on my channel? But YouTube, they're just like, oh no, we're just going to continue on ignoring you and stuff. I'll send them another tweet. No, because I've been tweeting them pretty much every day since they put this strike on my channel. So, at Team YouTube, any updates on the strike that was wrongfully given to me? With 3 question marks. Because I'm not, that's something that I'm not going to approve of. I'm not going to be with it. If they decide, regardless, they waited too long. This should have been something that should have been solved day one. I'm not going to wait a few days after, or they're just going to think like, oh, okay, well, let's do it beforehand, and then everything will be cleared. Like, nah, I'm beefing with YouTube right now because of this. Because I'm like, no, that's not cool. To where, and if I have to be the one to be a voice for other people, so stuff like this won't happen to them, I will do whatever it takes. But stuff like this should not happen. It should not happen at all. And I'm not cool with this. They need to understand that. Because I'm like, no, if that would have been them, they would have been doing the same exact thing. They would have been asking YouTube or wherever, okay? Because my thing is, that's like if let's say for an example, if a YouTube worker, right, they messed up on something, let's say that they accidentally they caused some error on the website, like they caused some error, and YouTube, like their boss, whoever it is their boss is at the YouTube headquarters, decided that they're not going to pay them because of this error, or it's like it wasn't even like a serious error, but let's just say like they made some sort of error, right? They didn't think it was that serious. They seen other people make this error, and there are people still making this error at like today as we speak, but they're the ones that get in trouble for it. They're the ones that get fired. They're the ones that have to end up being homeless and all this other stuff. Knowing they will go to the media, they would do whatever it takes so people can see the shadiness that's going on within this company. I'm saying, like, my thing is that I've always spoke highly of YouTube. Throughout all of the years I've been on here, throughout all of the drama and everything that I've been through, YouTube is still a career that I want to go down. Because I know that, me being the YouTuber that I see myself being will definitely open up opportunities for me. So that's why I'm like, YouTube is definitely, my first like career choice. Just overall being an entertainer online. If I could have it any other way, knowing that YouTube is doing shady stuff like this, I would. If Instagram had it where you can get your videos monetized, or TikTok or Twitter. I don't think Facebook does that. I don't know. I think it depends like on other social media platforms. Like you have to have a following. But I mean, it is kind of the same with YouTube. But you don't have to have like a big following. You can have like a small following like myself and still make some money for yourself. But YouTube, they're like, oh nah, like we don't care about your personal. And what was just so upsetting about it was when the person, like the first day that this all went down, they gonna send me a tweet saying because of COVID we don't have enough team members to help at the moment. I'm like, but you guys had enough team members to take down my video. I don't think y'all are understanding that. I always told myself I'll never be an angry black man in the situation. Like, I'll always be reasonable. In this situation, I'm not going to be reasonable. I am going to be the angry black man. I always told myself I'll never be that person. I never will. And YouTube definitely, and you would have thought like it would have been a fast food restaurant, or it would have been another fat guy with a ponytail at GameStops. Because, so to speak on that, to get a little bit off topic from YouTube, but there is years ago when I was when did Saints Row the Third come out? Hold on for a second, I need to see when that game came out. Saints Row the Third. That game came out in 2011. So yeah, I was in high school when that game came out. And I remember I went up there. So I go up there, I think to trade in some video games and then to also get Saints Row the Third. And so there's this like fat guy with a ponytail that worked in there. And I know people are like, well, that's a harsh way of describing him. Well, he was, and he was rude. So I really don't care how you feel. But anyways, so I go in there, and I'm like, all I was trying to do was get Saints Row the Third. I wasn't trying to get no card, nothing else, just the game, right? So I go in there, trading the games. He's all like, oh, well, if you save the money and you do all of this, or if you get the silver card, because at the time, GameStop's had this silver card that they were trying to push off on everybody. Bro, I was so happy when I got that card, because every time when I went in there, I was like, I already have it. So y'all ain't got to give me that whole talk. I'm not even here for no card stuff. I'm here for a video game. Can we just get that clear real quick? But anyways, so I go in there, I'm getting Saints Row the Third, trading in the games, and he's trying to convince me to get the silver card, but I'm like, look, I didn't come up here for that, I came up here for Saints Row the Third. This guy gonna really look me in my face and say, well, you can get the card today and get Saints Row the Third later. You have to understand that I'm a 15-year-old boy. I have no job. The only money that I get is lunch money, okay? So, yeah, at the time when I was in high school. So, where do you expect me? I'm like, kind sir, where do you expect me to get this money? My parents, every time when I ask them for a video game, they always got to say, those grades good? Those grades good? No, they're not good. So this is where it leads me to. I'm selling you my video games. I've came all the way up here to sell you good games for this new game that done came out. And you think after all of this that I've been through, from asking my parents and from them giving me a hard no and a whole life lesson, okay, trying to stay up all night and beat these video games so I can trade them in, you think I went through all this trouble, okay, to come up here and for you to convince me to get a silver card, a card that you cannot put in any video game console and play it, because most likely as soon as you do that, your video game console is broken. So now you gotta come right back up to this GameStop's and get you a video game console, which is going to cost more. So sir, if you came up here for a video game, what would you rather buy? The video game or the card? I don't care about no card. I ain't come up here for no card. I came up here for a video game. I did not say all of that, but I think if I was the age that, because I don't know, me, I was a little young, I was a little shy, so I was like, I ain't really, I didn't do so well with confrontations. But now, since I got a little edge to myself, I do pretty well in confrontations. So, anyways, so the guy, he's like trying to convince me. I'm like, no, I didn't come up here for no card. I came up here for the video game and stuff. So he gets mad, slams my game on the counter. At that moment, I think if I was like over the age, I probably would have had like some. It probably would have been a fight, if we were just gonna cut straight down to it and things. I don't know the rules and guidelines of talking about fighting on a podcast, but it definitely would have led into a fight. Because I'm a little young, I'm a little small, but I think I would say that I bulked up from when I was in high school. Like, I'm still skinny, but I have some muscle to my skinniness. So, I definitely would have rolled my sleeves up and looked them in the face and said, is there a problem? Because you ain't going to slam my game on no counter. You're going to hand me my game, okay? So, that's all that's going to happen. But, no, that dude was crazy. He seriously was a nut job. Something was like, I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm like, I hope that he ain't working in no GameStops. I hope they did not transfer him to no stores, nothing. It's like, nah, bro. You need to just be somewhere locked up, like next to Miss Nurse Ratchet and freaking Jack, or Jack Nicholson. But also his name in One Flew of the Cuckoo's Nest was Mac. But you need to sit with them guys, all right, and take some medication or something, because something's obviously wrong with you. Because, no, there was another time when I was in there. I wasn't even going to buy no game. I was just browsing, because I think my mom was, like, in Macy's shopping around for some clothes. We were in the Federal Way Mall, the Commons Mall, for those that live in Washington State or lives in the Federal Way area. But anyways, so I'm pretty sure, that GameStop's. If y'all know what I'm talking about, it was that GameStop's. So anyways, there was another day when I was in there and I was just looking through the shelves and things, looking at the different games, knowing I couldn't get any of them. But, it's always good to look. And it's like, you try to, come up with a game plan to try to convince your mom, be like, hey, so there's this game. I understand that you can come up here for that, but hey, the game don't even cost that much. as it was a brand new video game, $60-something, and it doesn't cost that much. Like, as I got older and realized, I'm like, you know what, video games do cost that much. And that's why I'm like, I wait, because I'm like, I know the game's gonna come out on sale, and so I had to wait, look at reviews and all of that, and I'm all like, I wait till they come out with like the Game of the Year edition or whatever. But anyways, no, there was another time when I was in there, and this old dude comes in there, and he's trying to, I guess, get Resident Evil. I couldn't remember which Resident Evil it was, but he was trying to get a Resident Evil game for his, I think it had to have been his grandson, because I'm like, yo, that dude, he looked too, I don't know, maybe it could have been his son could have been like maybe 20, 30 years old or something. He was just getting it for him, I don't know. But anyways, so he goes in there, I think, he did say his grandson, but he was just like, I was coming in here to get Resident Evil, let's say it was 5. He said he wanted to get Resident Evil 5 for his grandson. So, the guy, he's all like, the fat guy with the ponytail, he's all like, that's a good game, but I don't think you should get that one. You should get Resident Evil 4. I'm like, bro, oh my God, is something wrong with you? Brand new video game. It's newer than 4, okay? Why would you tell him to get the cheaper version rather than getting the most expensive version? Doesn't that add up to you like you're the one that's making the most money? I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? I'm like, oh my god, something is like, I looked over at him and was just all like, are you serious? This old man did not come all this way, okay? I'm saying, this old man woke up to his grandson saying, Grandpa, can you get, because my parents, they're not going to get the game for me because my grades is bad. So, Grandpa, can you get me, well, I know, okay, so yeah, okay, so I was like starting to think of the scenario and stuff, so I'm like, okay, I got it. So anyways, so let's say the grandson's staying over at the grandfather's house. He's like, Grandpa, can you get me this game called Resident Evil 5? Of course, he asks about it. I'm like, oh, what kind of game is that? What's that all about? He's like, it's a zombie video game. So he's like, oh. He was like, I remember zombies. I remember Night of the Living Dead. That was good. I went to go see that with your grandmother, and that was a good movie. So he was like, yeah, I could do some zombie stuff. I like that. I like that. So he's all like, okay, I tell you what. He's just like, tomorrow, he's just like, after school, you come back here. You come back to this house. And Resident Evil 5 is going to be waiting for you. So grandson's all like, cool, cool. So he goes over back to the parents' house, goes to sleep. And then next thing you know, he wakes up next morning, goes to school. And the grandfather, as he is, doing his daily adventures, he goes on his daily runs. So he goes, let's just assume that grandpa, he's driving a truck. So he gets in his truck, notices that the truck is low on gas. So he goes to the gas station to go get gas. All right? Follow me, all right? We're gonna end up at GameStops at some point in time. He goes to a red light. The light turns green. He starts driving out. Car cuts him off. Now he's all confused and, discombobulated and all messed up in the head because this car done cut him off. Follow me, right? Follow me. So anyways, he's still a little shaken up because the car was driving pretty fast and he don't know where the car went. He didn't have his car seeing glasses on. But regardless, he ends up at the Commons Mall in Federal Way. He walks all the way, because if y'all know where that game stops, it's kind of hidden. So let's say he gets lost. He ends up all the way in that area where the Dick's Sporting Goods store is at. I don't think it was there at the time, but let's just say it was there at the time. So he goes all the way down there, doesn't see GameStops. So now he's like, dang, now I gotta walk all the way down to the other side of the mall to find this GameStops. So he's walking, eventually sees it. He walks in, see a skinny little black boy looking at video games. That's me. But anyway, see the skinny little black boy looking at video games. He's like, that's an oddly skinny kid. But anyways, sees the fat man with the ponytail and asks him, hey, do you have Resident Evil 5? For that fat man with the ponytail to tell him, you should get Resident Evil 4. This old man has went through this whole Indiana Jones adventure just for you, fat man with ponytail, to tell him you should not get the game that he did all of this adventurous stuff for, okay? He should get another game. The old man walked out. The old man walked out. I kid you guys not. After he told him, like, oh yeah, you should get Resident Evil 4, he just said, and then just walked out. And I'm like, you know what? What I really wanted to do, I wanted to walk up out of there and just start clapping. Just start, way to go, old man. Way to go, old man. I'm like, you know what? Your grandson, he's going to be proud of you one day. He's going to really be happy and proud of you one day. I don't know what that old man is doing today, but I'm like, I don't even remember what he looks like, but if he was just like, hey, you were that skinny little black boy that was in GameStops that day when that fat man with the ponytail told me not to get Resident Evil 5. I'm like, you know what? I've been waiting for this moment. I will give him a hug, okay? I will give him a hug. And I will go on about my, you know what? No, I ain't even gonna go on about my day. No, I'm taking that man out for lunch. I'm like, nah, Brown, what's your favorite spot to chill at? I'm buying you lunch because you did the right thing that day. You did not give that fat man with the ponytail any sale. So, anyways, but yeah, I like my scenarios. I like my stories. It's always something adventurous, but anyways, yeah, but that dude was crazy, man. I'm like, I don't understand people's half of the time. I don't understand YouTube either. We're going to get back on YouTube. I don't understand them either. And after sending that tweet, still nothing in return. Last thing I got was a friend of mine from high school liking one of the tweets that I made. And yeah, and the last tweet that they sent me was 2 days ago saying, thanks for the follow-up. Our team is currently looking into this, and we'll let you know once we have more to share. Appreciate your patience in the meantime, period. Team YouTube, that is, delete that Twitter account, because that's not doing anything for anybody. And you know what's crazy? You would think that, oh, okay, well, they hadn't been on in 2 days. You know, that's why they haven't responded to you. The last tweet they sent, that was 2 minutes ago. to a person named Wiggly Toto. So they're active, they're online. Obviously, there's enough team members at YouTube where they can respond to everybody else besides me. I feel like the reason why they said that there's not enough team members due to COVID, they really tried to use COVID-19 as an excuse on why they couldn't lift a strike up off my channel. But there's all like, due to COVID-19, we can't, there's not enough people to help out right now. I'm like, look, I don't care, okay? There's obviously enough people where you guys is tweeting. They were tweeting in different languages. So there is more than, my thing is like, once when you done involved a different language, there is more than enough people. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that at all. So I'm like, nah, this needs to, so yeah, whatever it takes, if I gotta go to the media, if I gotta post videos about this, until something has changed, I'm not going to let this go. You know, I know most people would say like, oh, TMossBoss, let it go, you know, to be the bigger man, turn the other cheek. No, because my thing is, what if this happens to somebody else? What if this happens to me again? And then I end up losing my main channel? I don't think people understand like how serious this can be. This needs to change now, as I speak. This doesn't need to be something that changes on YouTube's time. No, this needs to be something that changes right now. Because I would imagine anybody in my situation, because there are people that I know that have kids, and I know if this were to happen to them, where there's going to be a point in time, like let's say if they were a YouTuber and YouTube decides they're just going to give them a guideline strike over some video that doesn't even go against the guideline. And so for those that don't, know like what the video was and stuff, so once again, to explain it to you guys, so the video was it was my reaction to a video, okay? So just, I'm gonna tell y'all, the video and all of that, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. But anyways, so the video that I reacted to, it was a reaction video. So you would think, because if you know me, if you've seen my reaction videos, literally the same reaction every video. Ain't nothing changed besides what I gotta say about the video, because it's always gonna be a new video. So I'm either laughing, giving off some sort of commentary, doing something, there's like probably every rare occasion I might stand up or do something. But other than that, I'm sitting, looking at the camera, either laugh, depending on what kind of video it is, I'm going to be laughing, getting mad, getting happy, sad, whichever, or it's like no emotions, I'm just commentating over the video or something like that. The basics of what I do with my reaction videos, pretty much, which is every reaction video. So they gave me a guideline strike for the video that I was reacting to. Now, I would have understood if they said, hey, we know that you were just the reactor. You were just the person reacting to the video. So we took the video down because the video that you was reacting to went against the guidelines. But you, sir, you did not go against the guidelines. That's my beef. That's my problem. Because I know I didn't go against the guidelines. The video that I was reacting to went against the guidelines. So take my video down. I don't mind. I would not care if they were to hit me up and say, hey, we had to take the video down because the video that you were reacting to went against the guidelines. Okay, but the thing that I don't like is that they full on lied to me and said that a team, okay, let me bring up the email. Hold on. So where is that email at? So they said, our team has reviewed your content. No, you guys did not. No, you guys did not. Nobody reviewed my content. No team, no individual, nobody from the YouTube headquarters reviewed my content. It was some generated robot that you guys got going across your website, screwing up YouTubers' lives. Because I'm saying, I know I'm not, let's just... YouTube wrongfully strikes channel. So there's one video titled How to Fight False Copyright Strikes. How YouTube fights fraudulent copyright claims, how to get your YouTube channel back if it was terminated, how to view and remove copyright strikes. So obviously my channel has been wrongfully suspended. Oh, this was of this year. So this person said, my YouTube channel has been wrongfully suspended due to copyright claims. I would like to dispute. So they said, oh, this is long. Well, I'm not going to read this last part. Oh, that's just like the, video URLs. But anyways, so the person says, hi, my channel has been wrongfully disabled. You will see below the details. I would like to explain all the material on my channel is mine, and if I use any outside material, is always Creative Commons. I've had my channel for a few years now, and I have close to 500 videos. I am a very active creator, and I am playing by the rules and respecting your policies. Exactly what every YouTuber is doing, okay? So that's why I'm like, I don't understand. My thing is that they left the original video up that I reacted to and other people's reactions. So that's where my beef is at, because I'm like, how are you guys going to take my video down and y'all ain't even taking down the other videos that people watched more than my video? You know, but anyways, so then the person says, all 3 videos below are a mix of my own content in Creative Commons. My channel is about soccer, and I have worked really hard to get where I am today. My channel is not even monetized yet. I just broke 300 subscribers, only to find out my YouTube account has been suspended. That's messed up, man. I have emailed to all 3 contacts below to dispute those claims, but still waiting to hear back and not even sure how long this will take. I am afraid by this time I get any response, I will lose all my subs, and all my work in the past 2 years will be lost and wasted. Please help me. I'm shaking my head right now because I'm like, yo, YouTube needs to... Y'all need an actual team, not some robot to do your guys' dirty work. But anyways, I try to post content daily, even multiple times a day, and every minute counts for me and is a lost opportunity to gain more views. And so I agree. I'm like that too. Again, I would appreciate your help on this. Thank you. As I do multiple copyright strikes associated with the videos below, your YouTube account has now been disabled. That's crazy. That's crazy. And there's like there's people responding to it. This question is locked and replying has been disabled. Wow. And this person, I wonder if they got their channel back. Hold on, I'm like trying to see. Video disabled. This video is no longer due to a copyright claim by TM. Okay, so can't watch that video. Video URL for this one. That one's also been taken down. This one, that has also been taken down. So this guy, he must have details my YouTube account. Oh, this is like the thread to, I thought it was like to go to his YouTube channel, but yeah, I don't know how to get to this guy's I'm trying to like see if there is a way to go to his YouTube channel, but there is, maybe if I search, okay, maybe if I do it this way, copy YouTube, paste, and nothing is being shown. I'm not seeing any. Because I searched up the guy, like I think this is supposed to be support. Yeah, so I'm like on support.com, support.google.com, and this is like the profile of the person that left that comment or that post. And yeah, I'm not seeing any channels with 300 subscribers on it with that name. So yeah, YouTube pretty much just silenced that man, and yeah, he's most likely had to start all over again. That's messed up, man. That's seriously messed up, and YouTube ain't did nothing about it. So just saying, for those out there wondering, is YouTube a shady website? It sure is, and it needs to be under new management because whatever they got going on there, whatever they got going on there right now, it ain't working. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I will continue to update you guys on this situation. Hopefully, y'all will follow me on this journey and post it and share it and do whatever you can with any things. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.